Welcome to A Time to Pause. I'm Sarah. So a common thread in everything that I talk about is really this notion of it's how we relate to our experiences that matters and not the actual experience themselves. Most of our time we relate through habitual patterns. So it's more like we react to experiences instead of responding to them. Something happens to us and we just go into that habitual kind of reaction, and we notice it time and time again, and why are we doing this? And for me, all it's about is habit. And to change these habits, we have to actually recognize they're happening and take that moment, take that pause between the stimulus and the response, so we can respond in a skillful, wise, compassionate manner. And that and that can be transferred to any experience that we're having. And that's what I gain from my meditation practice, is not what's happening in my meditation, but how I relate to that experience. And I'm trying to create new habits so I can respond instead of habitually reacting to things. So, if you'd like to take a seat in whichever place you feel comfortable, on the chair, on the floor, and take a posture that you feel has a sense of ease and relaxation, yet has a sense of being present and alert. And when you have that seated posture, I invite you to close your eyes, and we will start by just taking a deep breath in, holding that breath, and then letting it out with a sigh. And take one more of those deep breaths in and letting it out in your own time. And then just let the breath return to its natural rhythm of breathing itself in and out. And see if you can make a mental note. I'm just going to leave everything else aside for the next 10 minutes. And change my habit of thinking, my habit of doing, and just allow yourself to be. Be here, be present. So start by just noticing the breath. Noticing the breath coming in and the breath coming out. That could be at the nostrils, or at the chest rising and falling, or at the belly area moving in and out. Wherever your attention lands, when you want to focus on the breath, breathing in and breathing out. We just want to relate to this experience of breathing in and breathing out in a different way to a habitual reaction where we kind of tune out to our breath and don't even notice it. We want to just be able to pause and relate to the experience of breathing with a sense of curiosity, with a sense of interest. What's this breath like? What does it feel to breathe out? And keep on coming back to the breath, using a relaxed effort to focus on the breath. There's an intention to stay focused on the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Investigating what this breath is like and what the next breath is like. And can I hold my attention to the whole of the in-breath and the whole of the out-breath? Noticing any spaces or pauses in between the in-breath and the out-breath. Noticing if you're attempting to control or influence your breath in any way. And letting go if you are. And then if we start to feel our attention wander and start to get a little bit bored of noticing the breath, we just relate to that experience. Oh, okay, that's what we're doing now. Just bring myself back to the breath. There's no judgment. There's a sense of kindness and ease. Sense of accepting that I'm a human being and my mind is just doing what it does. And yet at the same time, I'm remembering to focus on the breath. Breathing in and breathing out with a curiosity and a non-judgmental kindness. And when we notice our minds wandering, it's okay. It's just part of it. And we respond differently. When we respond, we don't react. Okay, I've noticed. I noticed that my mind was caught. What did that feel like? And what does it feel like to return to the breath? Breathing in and breathing out. Letting everything else go for the moment. No need to plan. No need to go over things. There'll be plenty of time for that. This moment is here just to focus on the breath, breathing in, breathing out, and responding to the experience with as much ease and relaxation as you can. If there's any discomfort there, again we respond with kindness and ease. We're relating to our experience with a self-acceptance. My mind wanders, that's just what it does. I'm going to make a kind effort to bring it back to the breath. Or at times we might feel pain in our bodies and our attention gets focused on the pain. We respond to that with kindness. That hurts. And yet I'm going to bring my focus back to the breath. I'm not trying to reject any experiences. Just making choices, skillful, wise choices. And to make those skillful, wise choices, we need to pause so we can relate to our experience with kindness. As we come to a close in this meditation, start to take a few deep breaths in. Breathing out. If you feel comfortable to make a few small movements, open your eyes and let the light in. And take some time to continue in your day relating to your experiences with kindness. Thank you.